Hi everyone, so I'm Jet. Welcome to this live stream, and we've got a severe weather outbreak in progress right now. We've got 24 severe weather warnings right now, four tornado warnings, 16 severe thunderstorm warnings, 4 special rain warnings. Got 1 in Colorado, 5 in Kansas, 1 in Maryland, or actually it's updated. So we've got 17 severe thunderstorm warnings, 4 tornado warnings, 4 special marine warnings, 1 in Colorado, 1 in Florida, 5 in Kansas, 1 in Maryland, 8 in Oklahoma, 2 in Pennsylvania, 4 in Texas, and 2 in West Virginia, adding up to 25 total warnings here. And I do want to take a look here at the Outlook page for today. So the Outlook for Saturday, May 25th. Outlook summary says fear an outbreak of severe thunderstorms is possible from late afternoon into tonight over parts of the central and southern plains. A few long-lived supercells capable of intense tornadoes. Capable of intense tornadoes may occur. Giant hail and destructive wind gusts are also expected. Excuse me. And yeah, we've got this tornado risk of 15% here as well as a 10% risk. And yeah, they're showing right now on severestudios.com, which actually I'm going to get that up right now. Jordan Hall. And this is in Mutual, Iowa, or Mutual, Oklahoma. Yeah, Mutual, Oklahoma. And they were showing a tornado here. I believe it's like right there. Well, it's not a tornado, but definitely looks like a funnel cloud, though. And I believe there is a tornado warning in that area. Yeah, Mutual, Oklahoma. So. And I believe it's for Major and Woodward counties in Oklahoma. I'm trying to adjust the volume on the TV and I can't hear anything. But there are definitely some really nasty looking clouds right there. Try and reboot my TV here. So I'm trying to get the audio for the weather channel on, and yeah, I'm gonna reboot it, but because for whatever reason the audio is not working. But yeah, so this is a tornado risk for today. Got 15% risk, so with a 10% risk around that, and that's black little dotted line. So again, possibly some very intense long track tornadoes here, and that's mainly in northern Texas, Oklahoma, and parts of Kansas, even this 10% risk going into parts of western Missouri. And then we got this 5% risk extending from parts of Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, parts of northern Arkansas, as well as just a tiny bit of extreme western Kentucky and northwestern Tennessee, as well as southwestern Kansas, and this 2% risk going from parts of, or southwestern Illinois, is what I meant to say, yeah, southwestern Illinois. And we got this 2% risk for tornadoes in western Illinois, parts of southern Iowa, parts of Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and northern Arkansas, and also northwestern Tennessee, western Kentucky as well. And then we have the 45% wind risk, followed by a 30% wind risk, and that is mainly over parts of Missouri, Oklahoma, as well, or mainly over parts of Missouri, Kansas, and as well as northeastern Oklahoma. So yeah, parts of Missouri, Kansas, and northeastern Oklahoma. So yeah, I mean, just some really, really dangerous weather here. And, again, that has the black little dotted line, so again, could mean very dangerous weather here, very significant. And also, looking at the 15% risk here, we got going from parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, a little bit of western Illinois, western Kentucky, and northwestern Tennessee with the 5% risk around that, also going from parts of western Tennessee, western Kentucky, western Illinois, parts of Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, and also this 5% risk stretching from the very southeastern part of Arkansas, northeastern Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, looks like a little bit of the Florida Panhandle, in northern Florida, and then as well as parts of eastern Florida, as well as parts of south and southeastern North Carolina, as well as parts of Ohio, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, western Maryland, as well as parts of West Virginia and northern Virginia, as well as a little bit of northeastern Kentucky. And yeah, there is a PDF, particularly dangerous situation watch, in effect as well. And the graphic just went away for it. And I believe it is part of Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma. And we also have this 45% hail risk followed by 30% hail risk with the black little dotted lines around it, and that is mainly for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and western Missouri, but even the 15% stretching from northwestern Arkansas, parts of Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri. So yeah, I mean, this 30 and 45% risk here for hail. I mean, this could be some very, very large hail here. And, again, that stretches from parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, as well as western Missouri. And then the 15% risk surrounding that, stretches from parts of southern Nebraska, Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, parts of Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, and then the 5% hail risk, and that stretches from parts of Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, northeastern Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, western Illinois, parts of Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, South Dakota, Iowa, as well as the 5% also for parts of eastern Florida, as well as for Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, western Maryland, as well as parts of northern West Virginia. But yeah, I mean, we got, again, an outbreak of severe thunderstorms possible from late afternoon into tonight over parts of the central and southern plains. A few long-lived supercells capable of intense tornadoes may occur. Giant hail and destructive wind gusts are also possible. So again, you need to definitely have a way to get alerted tonight. This is going to be a very dangerous night. Again, we got a PDF, particularly dangerous situation warning in effect here. I also do want to go on weather.com here as well. And today's threat, intense tornadoes, giant hail is possible. And at a glance, an outbreak of severe storms will spread from the plains to the Midwest and East. Intense tornadoes, giant hail, and destructive wind gusts are all threats on Saturday in the plains. Severe weather will impact the Midwest and Mid-South Sunday and spread to the East on Memorial Day. An outbreak of severe storms over the holiday weekend could pack intense tornadoes, giant hail, and destructive wind gusts in the plains today before spreading to the Midwest and East on Sunday and Monday. Keep in mind that not every location in today's threat area will be impacted by severe weather, but where storms do hit, they will be very dangerous, and you should have a plan for sheltering in place. So what we are tracking now, a few tornadic thunderstorms have produced tornadoes and hail as large as baseballs in western Oklahoma and western northern Texas, as so far with storms moving through the central plains. NOAA's Storm Prediction Center has issued the following severe weather watches. There is a particularly dangerous situation tornado watch for southern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and far north Texas until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So again, particularly dangerous situation, tornado watch for southern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and far north Texas until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, including Oklahoma City, Wichita, Kansas, extremely large hail, strong tornadoes, and destructive wind gusts are possible in this area. Tornado watch for North Texas, valid until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, including Abilene and San Angelo, Texas. A tornado watch for portions of central and northern Texas, central and northern Kansas, that's what I meant to say. So yeah, a tornado watch for portions of central and northern Kansas, valid until 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, including Salina, Kansas. So again, we've got this particularly dangerous situation. Tornado watch in effect for southern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and far northern Texas till 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, including Oklahoma City and Wichita, Kansas. Extremely large hail, strong tornadoes, and destructive wind gusts are all possible in this area. Tornado watch for western North Texas, valid until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, including Abilene and San Angelo, Texas. A tornado watch for portions of central and northern Kansas, valid until 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, including Salina, Kansas. So yeah, so all the radar watches in the mornings here, and just at 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And yeah, we got these tornado watches here, including the PDS, which is a particularly dangerous situation. And this stretches all the way from parts of like central Kansas, central Oklahoma, as well as parts of Texas. Memorial Day weekend severe outbreak forecast. Here's a look at what to expect according to the latest outlook from NOAA's Storm Prediction Center. Check back to weather.com and the Weather Channel app for updates since the forecast can change. Saturday night. So, Saturday night, the highest potential for severe weather will be in the Central Plains, especially from North Texas to much of Oklahoma and Kansas and western Missouri. Oklahoma City and Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, and Wichita Falls, Texas are among the cities at risk. Supercell thunderstorms are expected later this evening across the Red River, central Oklahoma, and southern Kansas, or in the red areas below. Those storms will pose an intense tornado and giant hail threat. Hail may be larger than grapefruits, and violent, long-track tornadoes are possible as well. Destructive winds are expected too, especially late Saturday night from northeast Oklahoma and central and eastern Kansas into southwestern Missouri. So yeah, we got the black circle dotted lines around it, which is the hatched area for strong tornadoes and giant hail possible. And again, that goes from northern Texas, central and northern parts of Oklahoma, parts of Kansas, as well as parts of western Missouri here. And that includes the cities of Springfield, Missouri, Wichita, Kansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, and Wichita Falls. But even though, we got cities like Abilene and Dallas and Little Rock and Kansas City and Cedar Rapids and Kearney and even Garden City, they still might possibly have some severe weather, severe thunderstorm forecast Saturday night. Now, it may be a little bit lower of a risk, but still, possible or marginal risk. But, some of these areas, especially for Wichita Falls, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, and Springfield, it's very likely that these areas are going to get severe weather tonight, severe thunderstorms, and you definitely want to be prepared and have a plan. Sunday into Sunday night, the threat of severe storms will shift further east from the Ohio, mid-Mississippi, and Tennessee valleys, southwestward to northeastern Texas, Arkansas, and eastern Oklahoma. Portions of eastern Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, northern Tennessee, and southern and central Indiana have the greatest risk of severe weather. That includes St. Louis, Indianapolis, Louisville, Kentucky, and Nashville. A few tornadoes, large hail, and destructive straight-line winds will all be hazards. Flash flooding could also develop because of heavy rainfall. Storms may evolve in 2 rounds across some of the threat areas shown below. First, an early morning complex of storms might pack isolated severe weather. A separate, more intense round of severe storms will then develop in the afternoon and evening hours. So this is your thunderstorm forecast, Sunday to Sunday night. Got all this red here, and that's in parts of Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, as well as northern Tennessee here, and that includes the city of Nashville, Louisville, looks like possibly Cincinnati might be in there, Indianapolis, and St. Louis, but even cities like Springfield, Fort Smith, Little Rock, Memphis, Tupelo, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Atlanta, maybe Dallas, but it's kind of right on the edge of it, Kansas City, Cedar Rapids, Chicago, Detroit, this whole area here stretching from mainly the Midwest, but parts of the South, possibly even parts of the plains here, we all have a risk for severe weather. But mainly St. Louis, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Louisville, and Nashville, but again, you can't rule out Memphis or Tupelo, Atlanta, Little Rock, Fort Smith, maybe Dallas, but it's kind of right on the edge of the marginal. Springfield, Kansas City, Cedar Rapids, Chicago, Detroit. And then Monday to Monday night, some additional severe weather possible Memorial Day in parts of the South and Mid-Atlantic. The greatest potential for severe storms expected from southeastern Pennsylvania and parts of Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, and North Carolina. And just checking this here, see if anyone's typing in the chat. Damaging winds are the primary threat, but a couple of tornadoes cannot be ruled out. So this is the severe thunderstorm forecast Monday to Monday night, and mainly of the 2 possible risks in parts of, Charlotte, Charlotte, North Carolina, Roanoke, Virginia, I'm seeing on here. Baltimore, Maryland, I can imagine, Washington, D.C. is probably in there too, as well as, Virginia Beach, and Norfolk, and Richmond as well. And, again, that's mainly from parts of North Carolina, Virginia, District of Columbia, Maryland, Delaware, and even I'm seeing parts of Pennsylvania, but we have this one marginal risk impacting, going all the way from Texas through, parts of the South into parts of the Midwest and the Northeast here, including cities like Columbus, Atlanta, Savannah, Montgomery, Jackson, maybe possibly New Orleans, Houston, and Killen. So, and I'm going to put this in the chat right now if anyone wants to check it out here. But yeah, so what we've got going on right now, we got 26 severe weather warnings. Again, PDS in effect for parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So, which means particularly dangerous situation, tornado watch here. So again, some very dangerous weather we're dealing with here. We've got all the risk from really damaging heavy winds to large hail that can be larger than grapefruits to just really long track dangerous tornadoes. And we've got 26 severe weather warnings right now. 4 of them are special marine, got 18 severe thunderstorm, 4 tornado warnings, and 2 are for Colorado, 2 for Florida, 6 for Kansas, 1 for Maryland, 7 for Oklahoma, 2 for Pennsylvania, 4 for Texas, and 2 for West Virginia. And
ratings from TornadoHQ.com.
And looking on SevereStudios.com from Storm Chaser Jordan Hall here. That's what's going on right now. It looks like it's raining there. In Woodward, or right near Woodward, Oklahoma. And I'm going to take a look here at the most recent severe thunderstorm warning. which is for Jefferson, Love, and Clay counties in Oklahoma and Texas. And this one's till 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail is possible here, as well as 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Impact people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows of vehicles.
There is one new tornado warning for Oklahoma.
Expect wind damage to roof, siding, tree. Location impact include Terrell, Grandy, Oscar, Courtney, and Petersburg. Caution parents actions. This one does have a tornado tag on it, so do remain alert for possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room and sturdy structure. For your protection, move to your interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado watch may affect for the warned area. So yeah, tornado here is possible. Maximum size 1.50 inches, maximum at 60 miles per hour. So definitely, if you live in Jefferson, Love, and Clay counties in Oklahoma and Texas, or even if, like, again, when you get a tornado warning, even a severe thunderstorm warning, especially if it has a tornado tag on, you're going to want to hide out. You're going to want to go to your safe place, again, which is...
There are two new warnings affecting Kansas
which
and
is
Mississippi.
the lowest level, most interior room, and stay away from all exterior walls and windows. You want to put as many walls between you and the outside as you can, and you want to get to the lowest level. Look at the most recent tornado warning here for Jefferson and Love counties in Oklahoma. So this one has tornado and golf ball size hail. It's moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. It's radar indicated. Impact flying debris, damage to the call out shelter, more homely damage or destroyed. Damage to roof, windows, vehicle will occur to jam. Likely located impact include Leon, Root Bottom. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I pronounce anything incorrectly here, please do correct me. It's definitely appreciated. Courtney in Petersburg. So yeah, caution parents acting to take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, or interior room, lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you're outdoors. Then will home or vehicle move to the closest central shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. So the radar indicated maximum size 1.75 inches here. So again, definitely if you're in Jefferson and Love counties in Oklahoma, you need to take cover right now. Go lowest level, most interior room, and stay away from all exterior walls and windows. And we do have a tornado warning that is observed here. I wonder if it is just the one I read off here. For Roseau at 6:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Cheyenne Valley for 7:02, and the graphic just disappeared because I'm seeing it on the Weather Channel right behind me. And that is for Major, Woods, and Woodward counties in Oklahoma. I believe that's for Oklahoma, and it is observed. So I'm going to try and find that warning here. Yeah, so Major, Woods, and Woodward counties in Oklahoma. So there it is right there. So definitely if you're Major, Woods, and Woodward counties in Oklahoma, you definitely need to take cover right now. Go lowest level, most interior room, and stay away from all exterior walls and windows. You need to go now to your safe place. There's no time to wait. This impacts Mutual, Chester, Orion, and Bowles Junction. I won't pronounce that correctly, but yeah. And maximum size here is 2.75 inches. So again, very large hail, tornado, baseball size hail, moving east at 40 miles per hour. This is a very dangerous situation.
There are three new warnings affecting Kansas and Mississippi and Texas.
Go to the lowest level, most exterior room, stay away from all exterior walls and windows. We got another tornado warning here for Montague County, Texas. And this one's till 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-size hail is possible here. Impact flying debris, damage to those call out shelter, more homely damage to destroyed, damage to roof, related vehicles will occur, tree damage likely. This thunderstorm will be near Lake Nocona around 6:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time, just 8 minutes from now. Our location impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm includes Spanish Fort, Butcherville, Nocona Hills, and Illinois Bend. Precautionary parents actions, so take cover now.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Take cover now. Move to interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to close central shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. So rare indicated, maximum size 1 inch here, and that is in Montague County, Texas. So again, if you if you have a tornado warning, or even a severe thunderstorm warning, especially if it has a tornado tag on it, you need to take cover right now. These storms are very, very dangerous. Especially, you might possibly
there
have
is
some
one
very
new severe
long
thunderstorm
track.
warning for Oklahoma.
You might possibly have some very long track, violent tornadoes here. So definitely, when you get these warnings, you need to be going to a safe place. Again, lowest level, most exterior rooms, stay away from all exterior walls and windows. And I know too, you definitely need a way to get alerted tonight as well. Whether if that's getting a weather app or having alerts on your phone, or having a NOAA weather radio. But definitely have a way to get alerted tonight, because these storms are going to be very dangerous, very violent, possibly some violent tornadoes, and this is life-threatening here. Like, some of these storms can be life-threatening, especially with the tornadoes, but also the wind and the hail risks too are going to cause tons of problems, damage to buildings and vehicles, as well as just knocking out power and causing tons of damage, and especially the tornadoes are also obviously going to cause tons of damage, and this is a life-threatening situation here. I mean, some of these tornadoes they could kill you. So definitely you want to be taking all the proper precautions and actions to keep you safe and everyone else safe. Please. Please,
There
please,
is one new
please.
severe thunderstorm warning for Kansas.
This is going to be going on throughout the night tonight, So this, again, you definitely want a way to get alerted tonight. So again, you want to have the alerts on your phone or on the weather radio. You definitely want a way to get alerted tonight. So just in case there is a tornado or just a really nasty storm outside, even that might not, don't wait to hear or see the tornado. Considering that it's dark out, considering that, I'm not saying all tornadoes, but I know there is a good amount of tornadoes too that can be wrapped up in RFD, be wrapped up with all that rain. It could be rain wrapped. But even, it doesn't matter though. Once you get the warning, you go to your safe place. Again, lowest level, most exterior rooms, safe from exterior walls and windows. So yeah, just please everyone, please just stay safe out there. Especially tonight with all this really dangerous, severe weather that we're going to be having.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Maryland. There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Kansas.
From Charles Peak, showing, like, I believe they're, like, showing the tornado, or what looked like to be the tornado, going right towards some windmills. And this one was also rain wrapped too, so really heavy rain, and just, again, very dangerous tornado, again, very dangerous situation here. And, I do want to also take a look here at most recent severe thunderstorm warnings too, for Harper County, Kansas. It's till 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This storm is moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Golf ball size hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Just huge hail and huge wind gusts here. I mean, we're talking like, almost hurricane force winds here possibly. So the radar indicated impact flying debris, so the radar indicated impact flying people, impact people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, and windows of vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. And this one does have a tornado tag on it. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Location impact to include Anthony, Harper, Attica, Waldron, Corwin, and Crystal Springs. So again, there's one of the tornado tag on it, so do remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. They spot a tornado go at once into the basement or small central room and sturdy structure. If your protection moved to interior room, will for a building. Tornado watch may in effect till 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for south central Kansas. So yeah, tornado possible. Thunderstorm damage threat is considerable here. The hail threat is radar indicated. Maximum size 1.75 inches. Maximum at 70 miles per hour, and that's for Harper County, Kansas. And right now, I got 28 severe weather warnings, got 18 severe thunderstorm warnings.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Oklahoma.
Alfalfa, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Garfield, Grant, Major, and Woods counties in Oklahoma. 6 tornado warnings, 4 special marine warnings. 1 warning in Colorado, 1 in Florida, 7 in Kansas, 1 in Maryland, 2 in Mississippi, 9 in Oklahoma, and 5 in Texas. And this one in for Alfalfa, Grant, Garfield, Major, and Woods counties in Oklahoma. So 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's moving east at 45 miles per hour. 2-inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. That is big hail right there. So impact. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roof, siding, trees. Expect wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. Expect hail damage to roof, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. Location impact include Enid, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Enid. Again, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fairview. Yeah. Enid. Fairview, Cherokee, Helena. Enid, Fairview, Cherokee, Helena, Wacomiz, Lahoma, Ringwood, Drummond, Carmen, Cleo Springs, Kremlin, Gautry, Ames, Minnow, Jet, Jet, Align, Nash, Hillsdale, Carrier, and Lambert. Cautionary prairie factors, so this one does have a tornado tag on it, so do a mail alert for possible tornadoes. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. You spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room and sturdy structure. But the fact that it has a tornado tag on it means that you should probably just go in that central room, that small central room or basement, and sturdy structure anyways, because just in case there is a tornado, do not wait or hear to see or hear the tornado. Just go into your safe place now, just in case there is one. Low self mostly here around stereo small exterior walls and windows. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicles through flood roadways. Tornado watch may affect for the warned area. So yeah, tornado possible here. Thunderstorm damage threat considerable. Maximum size 2 inches. Maximum gust 60 miles per hour. Now it's Alfalfa. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Garfield, Grant, Major, and Woods Counties, Oklahoma.